Hi there, crafty pals, crochet friends. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to share with you a quick little idea if you've never thought to do this before, but you've seen those really fun yarns that you can get. I'll pop a picture here on the screen. One that inspired this little square today, actually from Knit Collage. She has this beautiful Happy Dance yarn collection. And I mean, oh my goodness, just the colors and the texture in that yarn. But a lot of those yarns, they are a little pricey. And I've done this before in the past by kind of creating my own type of like boho, just scrappy yarn type myself, just by blending different texture, different weight yarns, like fingering weight, worsted weight. Today, to make this square here, this granny square, which could be used all by itself like a coaster, how cute is that, or together with a number of them to create say one of those really fun Christmas stockings or a bag even. This right here was made from using this. I mean, look how thin that is. And this is there's no give in this, and I have no idea. I've had this for so long, I don't even know the name of it. I don't know anything about it, really. I totally forget. And then I used Caron Simply Soft to kind of take on that halo type fuzz that you see, just because a lot of those yarns, when you buy them made out of you know, it's almost like different scraps in a way. There's different fibers in them. They have different textures within them. So I thought that this fuzz, that this halo kind of would pick up really well in just mixing it. And then again, this is another one I had gotten a long time ago. I don't know what, I think this was a merino wool blend. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm totally confused. I don't remember what it was, but this has a slight stretch to it. And of course, this being an acrylic. So when you just pick up a larger hook, I'm using a 6mm hook here. And I thought for another one, I would use this really bright neon acrylic, and I would take this that I just used in this square here, and then this multicolored rainbow one as well, and kind of show you what I did. So I just kind of pull it as I go, so it kind of goes together, because again, they're going to want to pull apart as you're using them, of course. Make your initial knot in the beginning. This is how I do mine. I know everyone has their own way, but that's how I quickly do it. Okay, so then for this granny square, of course, I'm just chaining 3 like that, and then, sorry, what did I just do? Okay, I made my slip knot. Make sure you go through all. Okay, don't count that. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I yarn over. I find that first initial hole. Just be really careful and mindful that you're going through, you want to go through all 3 or however many you use of the yarn strands. And then I pulled through 2 and I pulled through that last one. So that counts as 1 basically. Actually, because of the chain, it really counts as your second when you're doing this granny square, or at least that's how I do mine. And then I basically chain 1 there at the end, and then yarn over, go back through that hole, and do 3 more. And then again, you're going to have to kind of pay attention as you're working, because they're all going to want to kind of pull through a little differently with your tension. But how fun is that? Just really scrappy looking. I love it. It's it just really gives me that eclectic boho vibe that I personally love so much. It's not for everyone, but I have a lot of fun with that. I just really enjoy it. I made, I think years ago, the very first thing I ever created by taking two different cotton yarns, just colors were different. I created a bag, and then I did a blanket for my son, and I created something not that long ago the same kind of way, but this just really inspired me today when I saw Knit Collage, their skein of yarn, in the Happy Dance, and I was like, oh, I'd love to snag that, but I just can't right now. So let me just create my own little somewhat mixed fiber type of yarn project and see how it could turn out. And I was pleasantly surprised by grabbing these three just random that I had handy and creating this little granny square today. And then I thought, well, you know what, I will share, and maybe it will encourage and inspire someone else to kind of grab what you have in your collection already of yarn. And if you have a mix of yarn weights, you know, fingering weight, a mix of fibers, whether it be wool, acrylic, cotton, and just give it a try yourself and see if it's something that you'd like to use in a project. And like I said, I have seen some really beautiful Christmas stockings, and I think I'll try to stick one on the screen for you to see. And I think it would be such a fun fall project to get ready for. If you have holiday markets, it just might be a neat idea for a gift, just something different, because it's going to totally be unique. It's not going to be something that you can just go obviously and buy in any store. And that's the wonderful thing about handmade. Really, everything it's just custom. Usually it just one to another can just look so different. And I love that. I love feeling like you have something that just not everybody can just go and grab. You know, there's a time and place for that, but to have something totally unique is super fun as well. And again, as you're creating, however, you could just do a chain. You could do any kind of design with this. I love making granny squares because I can put together my idea later on. I can make a bunch of different squares, and then I can put them together for, you know, like I said, a blanket or a bag, or just simply individual as coasters. I sold some at recent markets. Individually, I had a basket sitting out saying, you know, grab an individual granny square, use it as a coaster at your desk at work, give it a gift with a teacup and tea bag for your favorite teacher. And I sold a number of just individual granny squares that way, instead of selling them in sets, as I do quite often. And I just thought I'd sit it out there and see, and sure enough, it worked. People were interested. So that might be something, if you sell at markets, that might be something that's an idea for you too. But look at those colors, it turned out so fun. So this could be a nice little complement to this, and I'll just see where this goes. This yarn is a little bit different than this Caron Simply Soft, so it may end up turning out, I don't know if it'll turn out the same exact size or larger, but just giving you an idea today. I hope it helps. Happy crocheting!